Hello everyone, I am back with a different type of haul. This is going to be, I'm going to try to do a new series that is going to be based on me learning how to watercolor. And I do have some help from Mom, of course, because she's been doing all types of art and painting and different types of crafts for many, many years. But she really started out with drawing and painting. And I think probably what I remember much younger was she did a lot of chalk, and that was probably in the 70s, and then she kind of moved into a little bit of watercolor, and then later in the 80s and 90s, and even up to now, current time, she does a lot of acrylic painting, and it's mostly figural and ornamental pieces that she's painting. She's not really doing drawings or portraits or any type of landscape art anymore. It's just more crafting and more for fun. But she gave me a $100 gift card to Hobby Lobby, and what I'll show here on this haul is they're all new items that I purchased from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just gonna point out that these items, I think I got pretty much everything on sale for like 30 to 40% off. But there's only, I believe, 11 items here. And I spent $106.88. And to me, that's just insane. It's insanely expensive for art supplies and craft supplies. And so just do your homework with Hobby Lobby, or probably any craft store, Joann's, Ben Franklin, whatever you have in your area, and hit those items when they're on sale. And the thing about Hobby Lobby is they typically do like pretty large sales, like 40 to 50% off, and then sometimes if they're seasonal items, they'll go even higher than that, like 60 to 75% off. So just do your homework, and I'll try to give you some ideas of cost here. But the whole point of this is eventually I'd like to break into these craft supplies and try to learn how to do some watercolor, but it's mainly going to be for journaling, because I want to start doing journaling. Where I'm going to find the time to do all this stuff, I don't know, but I'm just going to give it a try and see how it goes. All right, so I'll get these items cleared out of the light box, and we'll just go through them one by one. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start off with are the papers. So I did get the smaller packs in cold press paper. That's what my mom suggested I try. And then I did get one large pack in the hot press, and that's mainly because that's all that they had in stock for hot press was this large pad. So from what I can tell is there's more texture on the cold press surface, and that's typically what's recommended for watercolor. And then the hot press is a little bit flatter, and I believe it's harder to work with. Like you see the detail a lot greater with the hot press paper. So this smaller size 4x6, this is kind of, got this for just to kind of experiment, but they're called, my mom said they're typically called like postcard size, so you can probably use these to make postcards, or they're probably really handy when making gift cards, or even like Christmas cards. So this is priced at $4.49, but I did get this on sale and I paid $2.69. And I was just checking to see if there was how many pieces are in here. 15 sheets. Seems like more than 15. And then I did get this, the next larger size. This is a 6x8. This also says it has 15 sheets. This is marked for $6.99, but I paid $4.19 for this. And you know, same thing again, it has some texture to it. You may not be able to see it. And then the larger size, the hot press, this is a 9x12 size, and this has 12 sheets. This is priced at $14.99, and I paid $8.99 for this. So yeah, these are pretty flat sheets. Like there's no texture on these at all. So that'll be interesting. I'll probably trim these up because there's only 12 sheets in there. So I doubt that I'll be doing large portraits on those. Okay. And then the next item that I got, I really didn't want to get these, but I just didn't want to put this off anymore. But there are, this is a 10-pack of artist palettes, and I believe they're plastic. It's a 10 well, so there's 10 holes in it for different colors, and that was not on sale, so I did pay $4.49 for these. I was gonna kind of look for maybe like a milk glass deviled egg dish that I could use, but I'd been looking for a couple months and I hadn't been able to find one, so I just went ahead and got those, the plastic dishes. So if I find a milk glass one that I want to use later, that's great. So then the next items, let me hold off for the paints. I'll do the brushes next. So Mom said the most important tool that you have in any type of painting is brushes. So make sure you buy really good, high quality brushes. And there's a type of brush that she suggested that I get, and they didn't carry it at Hobby Lobby. I think it starts with a P. It's like Princeton or something like that. And I can buy them online, and they are fairly expensive. So I'm going to have to phase those in over time. But these were probably the best quality that I could find at Hobby Lobby. These are Master's Touch, and this is an angle shader, and you can use it for oil, acrylic, and watercolor. I got the short handle brush, and this is a 1/2-inch angle shader. And on the back it says this is for curved strokes, float, blend, feathers, and petals. And this was priced at $6.99, and I got that for $4.19. Same brand, Master's Touch. This is the pointed oval wash, oil, acrylic, and watercolor, short handle, size 4. And on the back, this one says wash techniques, sharp edges, varied stroke size. I also have seen people use these for petals, like leaf and flower petals. And the price on this one, it's listed for $4.99, and I think I got that for $1.99. And then here is the chisel blender, oil acrylic watercolor, short handle, size 10. For blending heavy colors, short strokes. And that's another one that was listed at $6.99, but I believe I paid $4.19 for that one. And then here is a round brush, size 12, short handle, oil, acrylic, and watercolor again. And this one is good for broad lines, stroke work, and calligraphy, which I don't know how to do either. And again, that one was priced at $6.99, but I believe I got that for $4.19. And then I got this pack. One, two, three. So a 6-pack was priced at $7.99, but then it had like a clearance tag for $1.99. And these look really cheap. Oil, watercolor, acrylic, and tempera. So I just bought these and I figured I'd just use them and then switch them out as I start to build up my supply of better quality brushes. Okay, and then the last 2 items that I got, like I said, it's a short haul, just showing a few of the items that I got, very expensive items. So this first set, and what's strange is they did not have a lot of watercolor sets there. But anyway, I got this koi watercolors, and the price, I did pay $28.99 for these. And I don't know, it says $42.49, but you are getting 24 colors. And these are showing that they were not on sale. So this tag might have been kind of a little bit of a gimmick there, but there's 24 half pans. Oh, and you get a 9-milliliter refillable water brush and 2 sponges. So let me open this up and see what it looks like. These are really bright colors, or at least they look bright, but who knows what they're going to look like on paper. Yeah, let me see if I can open this. When you get a little palette, there's it's a hard plastic palette, and it's in a white case like this. Koi Watercolors Pocket Field Sketch Box. And this says Sakura Corporation. Let me see where these are. There's a location where these are made. I was thinking maybe Japan, just based on the name. But I don't really see anything on the box. box. Oh yeah, Japan. Okay. So my assumption is these are fairly good quality watercolors, but I guess I'll live and learn and figure it out. Oh, so here's another palette, so maybe I didn't need to buy those. Oh, and these are tiny pans. Okay. Interesting. And then you get this. Yeah, so they're pretty hard feeling in the pan. This green's really pretty. And I'll be interested to try, there's like a dark plum, purples, some browns, some reds, some oranges, yellows, greens. These might be black down here in the corner. And then I'm assuming this is probably the water pen. Maybe this is what you use to get them wet initially. But I'll figure that out, and I'll try to do a lot of that on screen. And we'll see, kind of figure this out and learn it as we go, which will be interesting. Okay, so that's a lot, the pans are a lot smaller than what I expected, but I guess on the box it does say half pans. Yeah, 24 colors, half pans. I don't know. Don't know what that means. Okay, so then this is the Winsor and Newton watercolors. Again, these were $20.99, and that's what I paid. So the most expensive thing for me was really probably the actual watercolor paints. And looking to see, I'm assuming these were probably made in the UK. Yeah, Winsor and Newton, they're made in London. So these are a little bit more just a typical common shade range is what it looks like. So there's 12 Cotman watercolors made with quality fine art pigment in a pocket size set. Includes a travel brush. Okay. And let me see if I can get this open. You know, they have a couple of yellows, 3 different yellows, or 2 yellows and a gold, an orange, a red, a couple of blues, a couple of greens. Looks like maybe 1 orange, 1 brown, and a white. Kind of looks like a grayish white on the box, but it might actually be white when we open this up. So again, it's just a hard plastic white palette box. Oh. And again, it has pans up here at the top. This little teeny tiny brush. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's kind of cute. But, you know, I don't know what you'd use that for. Lines, doing like flower stems and that kind of thing. It's cute. And then these are all individually wrapped. So I'm going to have to go through and open these. But I'll do that at a different time. Again, these pans look really small, so maybe that's just something that I have to get used to. Yeah, I was going to see if I can open this, but I can't. Boy, I'm going to have to do quite a bit of prep on this just to get these out of these little packages. And then I was hoping they would just pop out of the sleeve. But they don't seem to do that either. Oh, jeez. Okay. And my pup came in and she just pushed the door open, and so if you can hear the TV in the background. Okay, so here's the blue. And it has plastic, so it has the paper wrapper on the outside and then this plastic cellophane wrapper on the inside, which seems like a lot. But then the pans, you know, pop out. They have little separate pans and they're plastic. And then they have the name printed on them. So this is what one of the pans look like compared to the color on the wrapper. Yeah. So I don't know if that's typical. You guys tell me. I'm learning. And maybe, you know, maybe I learned the hard way. But there's that set. And thanks for joining me. I'll do some reviews on these just to see what I think of them. So far, it's interesting that they're in these hard plastic pellets. I have a feeling that those probably won't last too long. You know, if you drop them, or they're going to crack fairly easily. But maybe that's just typical. The pans seem very small to me, but I do feel like I did get a fairly large assortment of colors that I can pick from. And I do also like the fact that one set is a set from Japan and the other set is from the UK. And I'll be interested to see if the quality is any different between the two sets. So, all right, well, thanks for joining me, and I'll see what I can do for this new series, how much time I can get to actually do some painting or learn about watercolor and gouache and whatever all the new fun things are out there. All right, have a good one, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.